Brandon, before we jump into our topic, because we have one more topic that I actually have planned, and instead of the regular stuff we usually do. Your namesake, the man you have been named after, Dark Brandon himself, announced that he is returning to the campaign trail. How excited are you to have Papa Joe back in the saddle to go do the thing with the election stuff?
There are quite a few things that Grandpa Joe has been doing okay with.
He's done a lot more than I expected he'd be able to.
That is very fair, though ironically, the combination, the 1-2 combo of the episode of Last Week Tonight involving the current administration and the border, alongside his agreement to send 1,500 U.S. military troops to the border today, is not exactly a ringing endorsement of some of his less favorable policies. And I am once again reminded, all the goddamn people in this country, and he and Trump are the best two we got. I know. Really?
Every time it's just kind of like, ugh.
Like, so against my better judgment, I tend to watch Bill Maher every week. And
oh God. I
like some of the guests, and I need to hear an opinion that I dislike because I need to take that in.
You're doing a service.
Well, like your prime example, he had fucking Elon Musk on Friday. Earlier in the year, he had
what an insightful conversation.
I know. It was just licking his balls, and it was everything I could do to fucking like just deal with it. But like hearing Bill Barr, fuck Bill Barr. He sucks, but I want to know what the fuck that guy has to say and why he's bothering to be on Bill Maher's fucking TV show. But yeah,
he probably has a book.
I can't even remember. But anyway, the thought process essentially was like, Maher was giving everyone a hard time about Dianne Feinstein, but also, and how it's time for her to go, and how she has been catching a lot of shit from people saying she needs to go, but also a lot of people have been defending Dianne Feinstein because the thought process is that they only want a woman to go because she's old, and that there's not the same sort of argument for elder men. Now, I would cite Chuck Grassley as a great example, but I'm of the firm belief that, honestly, when you are in your 80s, maybe it's time to retire.
Do something else.
Do something else. And, you know, the argument of like, Maher's whole fucking thing, because he's getting old and he's fearing the grave, is, you know, well, no, his statement, and to be fair, I don't necessarily think he's terribly off about this one, is that old people and ageism is one of the few things that are still commonly acceptable to give people a hard time about.
Yes.
And my counter is, maybe there shouldn't be so many fucking old people running the country. Yes. So, you know, and the counter to Maher today that was nice is, you know, he's like, whatever happened to the elder statesman or the wise person of the village? If this was a different country or this was a different culture, we'd be honoring those wise people. And the dude immediately clapped back, and I could not fucking remember his name, but he immediately clapped back to the bill and goes, the elder statesman or the old wise man would be sitting in the corner giving sage advice, not running the tribe. There's a reason why they are considered elders and they are considered knowledge, but not considered leaders anymore, because they do not possess the ability to lead people the way that someone who is younger yet still experienced would be, but also knowing that the elder, more experienced person has the acknowledgement that the old wise man in the corner might have a bit of truth bombs to throw down on us, but most likely it's just going to be platitudes.
But also, specifically with Dianne Feinstein, they want her to leave because she hasn't been there and she's preventing them from confirming judges. It's a very specific reason. It's ageism and sexism, but also it's strategic. Well, because she's holding progress back. She has literally holding progress back.
Whoa, hang on a second. She's been holding progress back for the last 35 fucking years. So let's not pretend like her fucking old, rich as fuck, absolutely disconnected from the fine people of California's ass has been doing any good for fucking anyone ever. Right. And she needed to go years ago.
Yes, so she did.
So yes, I have no fucking sympathy on that shit. But also, yeah, it has very little to do with her sex, and it has everything to do with the fact that she can't fucking show up, and when she is there, she's in fucking Karen. Like, she doesn't belong in that role. Now, to double back to old Papa Joe, Mars giving everyone a hard time because he's like, they keep saying he's 86. He's gonna be 86 when he finishes the next term, if he gets elected. And all I could think is, Jesus fucking Christ, we're talking about a man that's scratching 90. And his argument was laying out, Lily Tomlin and Carol Burnett, and Carol Burnett's 90.
But they're not
running the country. Right. Carol Burnett gets to show up on an occasional thing, do a little wink, do a little ear tug, be absolutely fucking adorable, and then fuck off and disappear for a while and go hang out at her ranch or wherever the fuck she lives and have a good time and just be Carol Burnett.
She's not Commander-in-Chief.
Right. I don't rely on Carol Burnett to fucking handle the nuclear launch codes. Like, it's that simple.
She's not getting the football.
Right. And you know what? Weirdly, I would trust Carol Burnett to be a bit more with it with the football. This is other part of the goddamn problem. Like,
God save you, but fucking Mar.
And
the way he,
yeah, I know. And my thought process was not meant to
do this and thinking.
Yeah, I know. And like I said, this is the same thing of like, I can't bring myself to fucking watch Fox News, but I will at the very least try and dip out of different things and try and take some different perspectives and listen to some other people and just kind of fucking hear where we're at, because I can't live in the bubble that is my social circle, because they're disconnected from reality too, for a very different reason. Sure. So it's just I gotta get it somewhere else. So
it's sad that you have to go there.
This is the thing is, Facebook has plunged me into a place where I only want to tolerate the people who I actually want to deal with, and anyone who is actively posting on Facebook over and over again a radically different political view, I want nothing to fucking talk to. I am cool with seeing you at Christmas. I'm cool with seeing you on the 4th of July. I can make you a fucking burger. You'd be like, God damn, son. I'd be like, I see you. I can pass you a beer. We can fucking sing Melikaliki Makai. Like, I'm good. We can have a fun time. I don't want to hang out with you on a Tuesday. We're not friends, and we're just maintaining the social contract that's going on here. Yeah. I don't need to fucking do this shit with you. I just don't.
It's funny. Like so I post this on Facebook because I'm an idiot, but like I rarely use Facebook. Like I use Facebook to push out content. I don't read shit. Like people post stuff. People ask me, "Did you see this post on Facebook?" I said, "No, I didn't see that post on Facebook." It's a useless social network.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, for you, yes, and honestly, for a lot of people, but also for a lot of people, it is the way that they've kept up with people that they would only see at the grocery store, and it makes them feel self-important. My dad is a prime example of somebody who doesn't get out very often and has a lot of interests. Not all of them terribly political. Some of them just fucking weird old man shit. Photos of clouds and shit like that, and what they see in the clouds.
Look at this cloud.
And like, he's an and he talks about it. He's like, I'm an admin of this page, and I get like, I get 4,000 or 5,000 likes on my cloud photos. And I'm like, good for you, man.
That's actually kind of cool.
It's actually kind of cool, because like, good for him, and he gets to feel self-important. And like, every so often I have to be like, you're getting 4,000 likes from random people on the internet for a cloud photo. Say that out loud one more time before you get way too fucking excited about it. Like, and it has to feel good for getting 4,000 likes on fucking anything, but like, Rein it in, Slick. Like
the clouds are dope.
Right? Yeah. So like,
cumulus, bitch. Open this house.
I wish it was scientific at fucking all. Anyway, look, I digress. The point I'm getting at is that there are, I imagine, a lot of people in my dad's demographic, especially people who are in their 60s, 70s, late 50s, who have disconnected from a lot of their friends, have seen a lot of their friends die, have moved across the country, and have the ability to connect with others in a very short snippet that makes them feel self-important, but also really isn't necessarily doing any real harm, or at least not at its surface value. Now, I know there's a ton of people who are going to be like, fucking Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And I am one of them to an extent. But to be fair, I took a fucking victory lap because the last time you posted the episode last week, and we had somebody laughing about my opening fucking salvo. And I'd be lying if I said that didn't feel great. Like, fucking thank you. Awesome. Like, that was really nice.
That's awesome. We did get a comment on our YouTube from someone who normally doesn't comment, with like a random person who popped in and just said like, I'm really disappointed that you guys are making fun of someone that like blah blah. I'm like,
someone who?
Did you not? Or because we were making fun of Tucker, and I was like, did you not hear us? Did you not hear us say that we are going to spend a little bit of time to be very unkind and dance on the grave of somebody? What did you expect?
I have no problem standing by the statement of fuck Tucker Carlson. I hope he trips himself down the stairs and skins his knee every morning for the rest of his fucking life.
We make no bones about being fair or balanced or coming to our arguments
absolutely
with
not.
any bit of good faith.
No, look, here's the bottom line. There are, in a lot of times, two arguments to every story. In a lot of stories, there aren't two arguments. There isn't a right side and a wrong side. There's just a right side and then somebody who's a fucking liar. And that's just how the world works, my dude. And I'm sorry that you don't like that, but that's just the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
Like, that just is what it is. And I won't fucking tolerate the idea that I need to hear somebody else's fucking perspective. No, I don't. I don't need to give liars fucking credence. I don't have the fucking bandwidth. I won't do it.
Also, us shitting on Tucker Carlson is punching way above our weight class, because like, we are nobodies on here.
Sure, but I have no problem acting like I'm somebody and telling Tucker Carlson or anybody else who would defend Tucker Carlson to absolutely go fucking walk off a short pier. Like, I have no fucking problem with this. Like, I do not give a shit. If you are enjoying, spewing, repeating, or upset by the idea that Tucker Carlson or any of his views are disappearing from the fucking world, I don't need to hear your goddamn opinion. I don't want to hear it about Star Wars. I don't want to hear it about Lord of the Rings or any other goddamn fandom I'm sure you're way too fucking into. I don't want to hear about your policy on guns, and I do not want to hear your fucking voting record. I have no goddamn interest in it. Fuck off kindly. I do not care.
This has nothing to do with the election, but I didn't look for this headline. It came across the feed somewhere. I saw something about Vince McMahon getting sued for being racist. Did you hear about this, or did you see anything about it?
I haven't seen anything about that. Last time I heard anything, it was strictly about how all of the wrestlers are pissed off about Vince changing storylines and stuff like that, and that there was allegations of sexism because he's been cutting specifically women's matches from the show, but it's all fucking hearsay and conjecture and what have you. It's nothing. I have not heard anything real. Now, bear in mind, there could have been an outstanding lawsuit for fucking ever ago, but to my understanding, no. Right now, Vince is not in any legal trouble, provided that he actually did pay the company back for everything. And I imagine, given the ridiculous fucking buyout that happened with the new parent company, he paid all that back. Like, I have to believe that that's a drop in the bucket, and he might be annoyed about it, but who the fuck cares? So it's news to me if it is anything. Did they specifically cite who was bringing the suit? Was it Booker T?
No, I didn't see who brought the suit or what. I just saw people responding to stuff, and I didn't have the brain power to go look it up. And I thought, because you followed some of the wrestling rags,
I do the wrestling rags every morning, and I have not specifically heard anything about that in some time, or specifically a lawsuit involving race or racial cases. It has strictly been sexual harassment allegations that I have heard against Vince McMahon, at least in my sphere. Now, whether or not that somebody else heard it or there's stories about it or what have you has not hit my radar yet.
Okay. All right. Well, if I hear anything different.
Oh, yeah. No, by all means. Fucking. Yeah.
Brandon, I would like you to do the intro today because it is a very specific. We have reached the number 169, episode 169.
Nice.
And I believe that it would be appropriate for you to introduce the show with that number particularly in mind. He's stretching for the listening audience at home. He's getting ready.
Excuse me a second. I needed to clean my beard. You know, there's a lot of podcasts out there that like to tickle your fancy, but when I think about really getting down and, you know, hitting the numbers, if you will, I think about the fucking Do-It-Cast. Am I right? Part of that hard knock media podcasting network. You know, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking hard knock media. What exactly does that mean? It means that we start way down in the grundle, work our way all the way up nice and slow, tickling all the way from the bottom of the shaft way up to the tippy top of the tippy top of the tippy top of the news. And we build this podcast show and we get into topics and topics and topics. And then we start building and slowly stroking those topics until they just get so riled up and fired up and engorged that, you know, at a certain point, one of us just ends up shouting into a gigantic explosion of emotions that I can only explain with you and say that, God damn it, oh boy, do I fucking love this podcast, and I look forward to it every week. And then, Jamie Noguchi, I gotta tell you, when we get done, usually this, and I might say girthy, 45 to hour and 15-minute podcast, I need myself easily an hour or two refractory period just to wind down, and chit-chat, and explain to the wife what experience I've had with you. And, you know, I know what you're thinking. Boy, Brandon, that's a lot of cock to take. And I got to tell you, so long as you stretch, it's an adventure in and of itself. I'm Brandon Chalmers. That's Jamie Noguchi. Woo! I measure from the back of the asshole. He doesn't have to. We're part of the Hard Knock Media fucking podcast network, and we are the fucking Do-It-Cast. Jamie Noguchi, like stroke this bitch until it fucking explodes. Let's do this thing.
We earned our explicit label today. Family.
Yup. E is for ejaculate, kids.
Holy shit. All right. So, one of the shows that finished. One of the shows that completed.
That completed. Go on. Crescendoed, I think you mean. Go on, Jamie Noguchi.
One of the shows that ended its third season while I was chained to this computer station here coloring things was The Mandalorian, season 3. Mm-hmm. And I thought we would talk about it. Okay. Star Wars. Okay. We always talk about the Star Wars.
We do.
We always talk about the Star Wars. We eventually catch up with the Star Wars.
Yeah, we do eventually catch up with the Star Wars. Yeah.
So
hang on. Wait. Hey, kids. You know, there's going to be some spoilers, and
yes,
you might get a little mad if old Uncle Fuck-a-Lot and your old pal Brandon here is old just, you know, circus peanut fuck buddy talk about things involving the Mandalorian and all sorts of fun stuff. And Darksabers and Giancarlo Esposito. God damn. And anyway, so if you get pissed off because we spoiled everything for you, do ourselves a favor. Go fuck yourself. But, you know, enjoy it. Huh? Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So what are your overall impressions? I saw like a lot of people online being like, yay, and then boo, and then yay, and then boo, and then yay, and then boo. And I was like, it's up and down. It's like a roller coaster.
I think it was cool. I think there are some things that maybe they could have had a little more fun with. I don't know where it goes from now, because it feels like it wrapped up very nicely in like the quaintest way since... I argue Return of the Jedi, maybe? Like, it was just such a, like, nice little fucking bow on the end of that one.
Bow. Get...
Hey! Goddamn Katie Sackhoff. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I saw a photo, or the scene photo of her sitting on that throne.
Yeah.
And, like... a lot of lesbians online was like, there's no heterosexual reason for her to be sitting like
that. Clearly, they did not watch Longmire, because there is. And look, kids, if you haven't watched... hang on a second. Hi, kids. Fucking do a cast. Super co-host Brandon Chalmers here. Now, if you were a fan of The Mandalorian, if you were a fan of Katie Sackhoff, if you were a fan of her character in The Mandalorian, you owe it to yourself to hop on over. I do believe it's on Paramount Plus now, but I think it might be on other streaming services. And actually, you know what? Hang on a second. I do believe it's on Peacock now, the memory serves, and you deserve to check yourself out all 6 seasons of Longmire. Longmire is a delightful television show involving a very stoic character, proper actual native actors that work on reservations, and they made sure to cast locally, which is absolutely delightful, and co-starring Katie Sackhoff as the rough and tumble Vic Moretti, a police officer from Philadelphia thrust into the wilderness that is Wyoming, and is absolutely delightful, tough as nails, has a ton of great lines and a great story arc. So definitely owe it to yourself to tear through that. That show is a lot of fun in a lot of different ways.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's absolutely a reason. Katie Sackhoff's a fucking maniac, and she's great, and she takes no shit from anybody ever at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Yeah. I liked the live action interpretation. I'd seen Bo-Katan in, like, when I was watching the Mandalorian episodes.
Right.
So
wait, hang on. You mean the Mandalorian episodes of Clone Wars, for clarification?
Right, the Mandalorian episodes of Clone Wars and Rebels and all that stuff. So like seeing her get to like embody the voice that she had been doing this entire time, that was really cool.
Yes, yeah, that is a very neat aspect of everything, of using actually the voice actor for that, and because she's also a really great actor, that adds to the whole fun of everything. But yeah,
I liked seeing Sasha Banks again.
Yeah, I wish she would have had a bit more of a role, but
I wish she would have done stuff.
I'm also not sure how much of a really great actor she is. Like, she's an outstanding pro wrestler, but no disrespect to Mercedes Moné.
Okay.
I have not heard Mercedes cut a really banger promo in her career. She's done outstanding matches. She's done fun throwaway things, but not really a killer promo. So it makes me wonder if really she has a really great look and is capable of delivering lines, because the lines she delivered were perfectly serviceable and like she didn't seem out of place or awkward or anything else like that. But just it makes me wonder if also they didn't want to build up that character as much as we as wrestling fans may actually want that. Because to be fair, like to the rest of the audience, who cares?
Right. But I would have loved to see her like go toe to toe with one of those new troopers, helmet off, like just taking them on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little bit, a little. You can make those episodes as long as you or short as you want.
Yeah.
You know, just a little dash. Just a little.
Yep.
5-star frogs.
The idea of her doing a 5-star frog splash would be fucking amazing. But
they had the jetpack.
I know. She could have turned that thing off and just
boom. When Bo-Katan did her common rider kick,
yes,
with the thing, I know she's doing a rider kick.
Yeah, I was absolutely in love with. Okay, so are we just going to talk about the last 2 episodes, or what are we getting in? Like, where are you with everything? Because you devoured everything. I am weeks removed from watching the earlier episodes.
I think. Well, what we normally do is we'll go episode by episode.
I don't know if we necessarily need to do that, because also I'm not going to remember some of these episodes. So like, if you want to go through some of your favorite stuff and I can kind of give some points of things that I found interesting, I absolutely can. But you are asking me to go in the Wayback Machine of my brain and try and pick out small things. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them just from like, okay, episode 1, and be like, I don't fucking remember episode 1.
All right. Well, I have the episode list here.
Yeah, go for it.
Go through things that I remembered. So episode 2 it was, I think, where Bo-Katan goes to the mines to save Din Djarin from the thing. Yeah. Where they go to the waters, the living waters of Mandalore. Yeah. And she sees
the mythosaur. Right, yes.
Okay. So that setup was great when she returned and talked to the armorer, and Bo-Katan says, I saw the mythosaur, and the armorer is like, yes, you saw what you needed to see. And Bo-Katan's like, no, I fucking saw the mythosaur. And the armorer is like, yes, it is a vision given to you by and like, I could just, Katie Sackhoff had her helmet the entire time, but I could just see her rolling her eyes like, look, you armored psychopath.
Hear me.
I saw the
right. Yeah. You're cool with belief in fucking everything else. But the second I say I saw a goddamn dinosaur, you're suddenly like, yes, we all see dinosaurs deep in our heart. And it's like, bitch, come the fuck on. Wait,
I was like, I saw, we live.
No, you know what?
In a universe but space magic.
That is
I saw
the myth. You say that, but that is every. Imagine you're Christian and you meet someone who's trying to do the right thing and is really well intentioned and everything else like that, and is like taking care of things and handling other things, and like, Jesus spoke to me. It was like, Jesus speaks to all of us. It's like, no, I talked to him and he loves fucking Hot Pockets and really thinks that like there's something going on with chemtrails and everything, which like, it seems weird that he has a theory about that, because you'd think he'd know, but like, whatever, Jesus being Jesus. And they're just like, no, I get it. We all see Jesus. It's like, no, I fucking saw Jesus. Like,
no, I saw them.
There's a certain point where like that religious nut job in the armor is handling religious nut jobs while being a religious nut job the way all religious nut jobs should handle religious nut jobs. Like, that is exactly the right way to do it. Then until a mythosaur breaks out of the fucking crystal tomb, no one should believe her. No one. Because when you get down to it, what she literally said is, I dove in the water to save my not boyfriend, and I saw a dinosaur.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm in charge. Why? Yeah. Because I hold the magic stick.
I have a magic stick. You believe in this magic stick, but you don't believe in a goddamn...
Yeah, okay, right, like... No, I get it. This is the way. We're with you.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking keep that helmet nice and tight. Seal that bitch up, okay? It's airtight.
Yeah. I loved that. I was like,
yeah, that felt the most, ironically, that felt the most believable to me, of like, oh, okay. No. Okay. No, I saw, we all see the mythosaur in our heart. Yeah, no, I get it. Right.
I mean, okay, we get that you went to the mines, but they ain't got no money.
Yeah, no, good for you.
A myth? Oh, sore. It don't exist.
Thanks, George. Thanks, George.
It's called a mythosaur.
It's called a mythosaur, and it's a mythical creature that's going to end up doing an actual thing. It's going to be really great. Anyway, so I'm going to end up basing a lot of these things off of racial stereotypes. Hopefully nobody's going to notice, because, the year is 1998, and who's going to actually pay attention to it? Anyway, there's robots. Roger. Okay, let's do this.
Roger. There was an episode with the doctor, the former
Matt Smith?
No. Yes, Matt Smith. The scientist who was trying to like clone Grogu or take Grogu's medicine.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that dragged a little. I mean, it was cool seeing Coruscant and like the mountaintop. Like the mountaintop is.
Well, I think the
city is built up around it.
Yeah, I think the understanding of the lore of that. I think the showing how far out everything is reaching still, and the power of the Empire still at that point. The double agent factor, everything else like that. It answers an interesting question, not necessarily an important one, but an interesting one of like, what happens to the people from the Empire who want to go back to regular life? Like, how were they treated? Were they just shot because they're, I don't know, space Nazis? But no, we like
them jobs.
United States, NASA, everything else like that, Velcro tang. Anyway, so, you know. A completely unrealistic, unprecedented handling of Nazi scientists. We definitely don't give them jobs. That's not what the Republic, the United States of Republic, does to former Nazi scientists. That is not the Republic's policy on anything. Ever.
I did like it on that level. I was like, damn, this is a little close to home.
Right.
I just thought it went a little bit long.
But I think also, like I said, I think it needed to establish a lot more of the other world. I think they really did need to be able to have this world operate without Mando.
Yes.
Which I think is an important thing to build. I think also it set the precedent of what their work was and why it was so important to Moff Gideon, and having him be really upset about all of that, and then learning later on what he was working on for Moff Gideon and why he wanted the child in the first place.
Yeah, that was a nice tie.
That made total sense. So the idea of like that dude, once everything factored in, I was like, oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. Right on.
Yeah.
But
it was good to flesh out the world. I thought it was, how long was that episode? It was like 56 minutes. Then the next one was like 30 minutes. So I thought like the time could have switched because like.
Yeah, I get that, but I think they wanted to be able to sit with a lot of fun things. There's a fun factor that the actor who plays the scientist, the little kid that was running around the courtyard and everything, that then ended up dropping, I think, the ice cream in front of him or whatever it is, that was actually his son. So his son got to be on set experiencing Star Wars.
Dude.
Right. Like, that's an adorable.
Okay, that's cool.
Right. So, like, I think it's a weird kind of trade off. And I know it's a weird thing to get excited about. But, like, again, I like world building Star Wars. I am super comfortable with some of the more boring or world building or whatever. Like, I'm good with all of it. Not every episode of Mando needs to be action packed. And I'd argue this season was one of the least up until the last few episodes.
Yeah, it felt very like we need to explore this world. We're going to build it out. I think the overarching thing was winning back Mandalore.
Yeah.
But I did like how they kind of explored the space, if you will, and tried to get more into it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Episode 4 was called The Foundling. Ahmed Best got his cameo.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Yes.
Fuck yes. I am so glad that you finally got to see that.
That was great. It was awesome seeing him.
Right, because I saw him and I was like, who is this fucking badass? And I'm racking my brain. I'm like,
yeah.
Boy, howdy, that guy looks super familiar. And I Googled it and I was like, oh shit! Fucking Misa get goddamn validation.
He did great. I know he played that same character in like Jedi something. There was some sort of like game show.
Yeah, something like that.
And he played that character. But seeing him be the one who saved Grogu.
Right.
And linking that back to the Clone Wars stuff and Grogu having that flashback when he's hanging out with the armorer who gives him a little like shield for his.
Well, yeah, he's got his own like Flavor Flav fucking sigil. Like, it's wild.
His little mithril now comes with a little Captain
America shield. Yeah. I know I gave you a chainmail shirt, but just in case, we're gonna hook you up with a little protective breastplate thing going on there.
Yeah, that was great. I'm glad Ahmed Best got his day. that episode was the short one. It was like only 30 minutes. I wanted more of him.
Yeah, but I think they did exactly what they needed to do. They made you want more and give you that little bit of like, oh shit, backstory. And also, it was the first time that you really see Grogu experience trauma that way and regret.
Yeah.
Like, you could see it in the little kid's eyes that, like, there was some serious pain going on there. Right? Yeah, like, but having that context of the story on top of it made turn into, oh, no, my dude. Oh, that's not okay. Right? Yeah, like, a little sad man is, like, real sad. Because, like, he had somebody who I imagine he would have idolized suddenly, like, save his life and go the ultimate fucking path. And it was like, oh, you sweet boy. Everyone knows you're the future, and that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Let's see. Episode 5 had Appa from Kim's Convenience come back. The space cop. Or
yes. Whatever. Yeah. The weird fucking McHale's Navy setup they had going on over there.
Yeah. With their little bar in the middle of the jungle.
Right. Yeah.
Hanging out.
Yeah. This just weird military outpost where they're just hanging out, having drinks, just doing Rebel Alliance shit.
Yeah. And you got a hint of the bureaucracy. Like, well, they're not under our protection, so we don't have the resources to actually go out there and help anybody. It's just.
That's okay. Can we either talk about that now or put a pin in that?
Oh, no, yeah, let's get into it now.
What the fuck with the end and him and Din Djarin going to that guy? With what money is he paying Din Djarin? He doesn't have the fucking bandwidth to go send his own guys, which they're already paying. Where the goddamn fuck are the coffers coming from to pay the Mandalorian?
Hopes and prayers.
Like, the idea that that's actually what the new season's gonna be is Mando and Grogu just getting old together, just cleaning up the galaxy, and his armor just getting more and more dinged, and little fucking Grogu just getting fucking older and older. By the way, I don't know if you saw it, but there was somebody who did like a fucking 80s intro version of that show and had the little title screen showing Grogu, but named him Grogery St. Cloud, which is how I will forever fucking refer to him. He is Grogery
St. Cloud. Love it. Oh my god.
Yeah, so anyway, so little Grogery, because it just makes way more sense now. Like, once it's Grogery and Grogu is just short, I'm super good. I have gotten rid of Grogery. Well, because the problem is when I say Grogu, I think Goku, and that is not the comparison that I want to make.
Well, now he's Din Grogu.
Right. He's Din Grogery. There's a fucking difference. Let's be clear.
Din Grogery.
And I'd like to believe that Din is technically like a weird, like, sir sort of thing. So it's, it's Din Grogery St. Cloud is actually really the full name.
Yeah. But they're going to pay him with Republic credits, which, as we know, no one takes Republic credits.
What? I know. And, like, I get that. Thanks, Yandu. No, Watto. That's what it is.
Watto, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Republic credits can go fuck them.
Right, yeah. Republic credits no good here, huh? Like, all right.
They will.
Yeah.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, but so, like, I didn't understand the point of that, but also, if that's what the show is moving forward, I'm super good with that.
Yeah.
Like, we just get to tie in a bunch of other fucking people. If we tie in fucking Rebels and then, like, we get done the second season, like the first season of Ahsoka, and the second season, or like the fourth season of Mando opens up tying in the second season of fucking Ahsoka. Like, I'm super good with us fucking lapping that shit together. Like, let fucking Mando show up the goddamn Tatooine and meet Boba and figure out what the fuck's going on over there. Like, let's get into this shit. Like, fuck.
I think it's going to be a movie, right? Aren't they talking about, like,
I have no idea.
Stuff up?
I have no idea.
I think that's the plan after Mando season 4, after we get Ahsoka her season. I think the plan is to wrap it up in a movie or some kind or something.
But that doesn't make any sense though, because if Ahsoka takes off, they're going to want to do multiple seasons of that, and they should.
Yep.
They shouldn't spend 3 or 4 seasons covering fucking Mando and then create a strong female character that has a huge backstory and following, and then give her 1 season and then pay it off in a movie where she's going to be the 3rd or 4th fucking character behind, I assume, Mando, whoever the fuck is hanging out with Mando, his little buddy, and probably Boba Fett for some fucking reason. Like, it doesn't need to be an ensemble cast. Let her fucking shine.
Yeah. I do want more Boba and Fennec, but
fuck yeah, because we both want more fucking Fennec. Like, honestly, I would do Star Wars: The Adventures of Fennec. Like, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Star Wars Bounty Hunters, and it's just awful.
Honestly, Star Wars Bounty Hunters would be fucking rad, because you could do one-off episodes of all the backstory people. Oh, because you could do an episode of Bosk and how he came around. Like, you could literally do the fucking scene from Empire and show all of them, and then literally like they pan up to the next one and it's IG-88, and then we do a flashback to where IG-88's back in the thing. Like, right, yeah, why the fuck not? That'd be rad as fuck.
No disintegrations.
Man. Right.
And then we find out why.
Okay, I love that you suddenly turned IG-88 into Swiper from fucking Dora. It's just like... IG no disintegrations, IG no disintegrations, IG no...
Man! Okay, episode 6. This was the one people had a lot of problem with, but we got Jack Black and we got...
This is my favorite fucking episode. Fuck anyone who doesn't like this.
Right?
What the fuck?
Right?
One, Jack Black could be dropped into anytime, any of the universe, anywhere, any character, and be absolutely fucking delightful, believable, and perfect for the fucking role. You could cast him as the shark in Jaws. He could be the Queen Alien in a classic remake of the movie Aliens. He could absolutely play any goddamn character. Pick a fucking character, Jamie. 407 years ago. Like, I'm just great. The shortest Lincoln. I'm super good with Jack Black playing the shortest Lincoln.
Oh my god, Jack Black as Wolverine. It's done.
Sick, my dudes. Like, just
Jack Black and Logan.
Oh, fucking have Jack Black play Professor X. To me, my X-Men. like, fucking come on. Yeah, right. He'd shave his head in a fucking heartbeat to get that little hover chair and roll around.
Oh my god, him as Cyclops would be great.
Oh my god, I could finally enjoy Cyclops. How great would that be?
Him as Dazzler would be amazing too.
Put him in fucking anything. He's amazing and delightful and repentful, and he's outstanding. And I swear to everything that I am, if I catch anyone, and I do mean fucking anyone, saying a nary word about Lizzo, be it in the Star Wars universe or anywhere the fuck else, them's fighting words, and we're going to take a step outside. Like, will not. She was amazing.
She was great. And she's so excited about Star Wars. She was on Twitter. She's like, oh my God, you guys, I can go to Comic-Con. I was like, Lizzo, you can go to Comic-Con.
But now she gets to wear ridiculous outfits to Comic-Con. Separate from normal just Lizzo shit. Now she gets to wear other Star Wars shit to Comic-Con. Like, I get it. She was great. Well, you know what the best thing is? She was quite literally a nice version of the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland.
Yep.
Which, honestly, can we get an Alice in Wonderland live action thing where Lizzo plays the fucking Queen of Hearts? Because she'd be goddamn amazing.
Amazing. But then we also had Christopher Lloyd. Hurry! The droids are going crazy!
Christopher Lloyd's secret bad guy? Also, can we talk about the whodunit special of learning about all the droid world, all the background shit, seeing what they're doing with all the old fucking Republic droids, and then, on top of everything else, watching them sit in a little bar and having him fucking sift through the Rolodex was one of the coolest little scenes I've ever seen. Oh, that's not okay. Fucking come on! Droid bar! Droid Sidebar. Fuck you. How can you not like this episode? Do you hate fun? Is that the problem? Did you vote for Trump? Is that what happened? You hate fun and life? Is that? No, I know what it is. It focuses on the droids, and droids aren't real people. I don't believe in real people. I fucking see you. Look at this. I fucking see you. You don't like the droids? I know what you're fucking talking about. Okay? All right? All right?
Well, and then the episode ended with Bo-Katan jumping into the air to do a rider kick on the dude.
Come on! Her brother! She literally had, she's the nega Leia. She actually fights her brother for a role. We got exactly what we wanted, motherfuckers. We had a badass female leader go fight for that shit and take no fucking prisoners and then led them to goddamn thing. What the fuck are you mad about? God damn it. If you do not like that episode, I am convinced you don't like fun. You have problems with strong female leads. And I genuinely don't want to hear your fucking opinion on anything. Jesus Christ. No. Like, I don't. I don't. Yeah. You're going to want to talk about UFC for 45 minutes and Five-Finger Death Punch. I have no interest in what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
No, not the fun one. The fucking band.
Oh,
yeah, see? Yeah, no.
That sounds awful.
No. God, what a delightful world you live in that you have no idea what Five-Finger Death Punch is.
No, I don't know what that is.
Good for you. Keep it that way. No, keep it that way. Please. I will not look them up.
They will not be on my Spotify roundup for the end of the
I am so sorry that I almost just thrust you into a terrible world of white shit. I am so sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
Last two episodes, episode 7, people were messaging me. They were like, did you see episode 7? Did you see episode 7? Did you see episode 7? And I'm like, I did not see episode 7. I got spoiled with episode 7. I am drawing our thumbnail because I'm going to be painting our thumbnails from now on. Painting Grogu with the King of Hearts pose in G-Fighter Gundam, driving IG-12 as a Gundam. He's going to have the little Gundam.
Yes!
Yes! Grogu gets a goddamn murder butt.
Hell yeah, fucking mech suit for days, bitch. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I am genetically predisposed to already like this.
I get that. The only thing that makes me sad is that the final image is not fucking Jon Favreau's last stand against all of the goddamn troopers, because fucking come on, chain gun. Oh, like, what a badass motherfucker. God, that was cool.
And picking dudes up.
Just bodying dudes. Just
picking dudes.
Bodying motherfuckers.
Picking dudes.
God damn it. And like absolutely being the best at. Plus the story arc of that guy. We built a character that went from the first season challenging Din Djarin about the Forge and everything else like that, to a dude who then trusted him, to a dude then that needed him to rescue his son, to then having him stand by the fucking Smith or Forger or whatever she was, the armor, thank you. And then having him realize what Bo did, and then suddenly deciding, no, I was wrong. She's legit. Okay, let's do this thing. Like, that dude had such a fucking story arc. And then, cause of course it is Jon Favreau. Are you kidding me? Guy directs and creates shit and then still has the ability to be one of the most fucking endearing characters in the show. Fuck off. God damn it. Like, seriously. He's fucking great. He's great. He is Tony the Tiger. Great. Like, there's no way around it.
Yeah. I loved those two episodes back to back. They feel like those two go together like a
100%.
I hate that I really like the new trooper design.
The new trooper design's super cool because it's basically a completely white fucking Mandalorian. It's rad.
And the like the Empire, the First Order, they get the coolest designs, and I'm like, I hate that I like these fascist fucking assholes, but their suits look really
Their suits look great.
And we had the Praetorian guards come in. They were terrifying.
I love them in fucking everything. They're so cool. Because you know what? I was concerned that they weren't going to meet the same standard as when they fought fucking Kylo and Rey. And
But
boy, how did they did it, right? God, they're so cool. Like, just a blood red trooper sends such a fucking message, because it's like, 1, fear me. 2, I don't need to hide. And 3, y'all about to be in just, I'm taking you to fucking pain. There's no way around it. Like, it's gonna hurt when I hit you.
And I don't have blasters, which means I have to get in your face. I don't
need blasters, more importantly. Like, that is, fuck, come on. Like, that's so fucking cool. And then
they were badass.
And then also, can we talk about Moff Gideon's fucking nod to the fucking horns, the goddamn horns. The Darth Maul fucking nod, like the black and red and the Darth Maul fucking nod. That was badass.
Yeah. And like the way they piped in that little robot move, so like you could tell.
Well, you could tell, right? Yeah, it's a power suit. And so he, right, and like you couldn't tell if he needed that power suit. Because I didn't remember, I haven't gone back and watched older episodes to see if it made that noise before, or if that was after the explosion and he got out, if he needed it to survive.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, that's the thing is, he seems like the guy who would do the same thing as, what's his fuck, General Kenobi. Like, I just,
Kenobi.
Right. Like, I don't know if he would modify himself, if he would just wear it like an Iron Man sort of thing, or if it was a requirement so this way he could live and went, fuck it, hook me up.
Yeah. Give me the juice.
Give me the juice. I
made with best and best thing is it has me in it.
Fucking when they shot the first fucking trooper and it bounced off of them and you watch them go, oh shit. Like you watch Jin's chest go, it's like, right, yeah. This is gonna hurt a lot.
I should have brought that spear.
Right, yeah. Where's the spear? What happened? I didn't pay attention. I assume the spear disappeared.
Did they melt it down?
Maybe they did
for like another best.
Man,
I don't remember.
That spear.
But they should have kept that fucking spear, yo.
Yeah,
And then he comes out. He's like, my clothes.
That was fucking great.
Yeah. Darksaber gets broken. I think that needed to happen.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like either it needed to be the thing that she used to kill him, or it needed to be broken. So this way, Mandalorians needed more than just a trinket to decide who's in charge. Yeah. Which I think is more the point, that if they were going to do more seasons, the leader of Mandalore needs to be chosen, not won, because Mandalore has changed from a warrior race to something greater.
Yeah, and I liked that message came through at the end, and I thought that was really good. And then Din and Grogu get a little ranch outside of town. We get to hang out in our little ranch. It's Gunsmoke. It's basically space Gunsmoke.
Whatever, man. Because all I can think is the second you see Carl Weathers talking about that whole thing, and then all I hear him in is like Arrested Development, where he's just like, if you get some old bones and a bit of carrots and a bit of stock and some celery, you got yourself a broth there, and that's the start of a soup. And it's just like, God damn it. It was a absolutely adorable ending. And that's why I don't know if they're going to do another season. They could.
They've already written.
Have they? So, okay. I mean, cool.
They've already written number 4.
Much like everything else Star Wars, I don't need a trailer. I'm in. I'll watch it. I'll give it an open and honest try. And I have yet to be thoroughly disappointed by anything Star Wars. There are things that I like more than others, like I've said before, but like, I'm just excited about more Star Wars. Like, it's fucking good. All of it. It's more world. And even for the episodes that I thought weren't as exciting as others, I was still every week like, fuck yeah, there's new Mando. Like, I'm hyped for it.
Mando Monday or Mando Thursday or whenever it came.
Wednesday, and yes, yeah.
Mando Wednesday.
I mean, it should have been Mando Monday, but
Mando.
Yeah, or just like Wednesdays, Mandalorian. Am I right? Oh, we run ABC Family, Disney. All right.
Yeah, but it was good fun. It was good popcorn fun. Yeah. Fucking Lizzo is a Disney princess now. Come on.
Is that technically canon?
She's a princess. She was a princess.
I thought she was a queen.
Was she a queen?
I felt she was a queen.
She's royalty, whatever.
She is royalty. Well, she was always royalty, but it's nice to get an acknowledgement in another galaxy. But like she's Disney royalty now.
She's Disney royalty now. So yeah, Lizzo, go to Comic-Con in your
fuck yeah. Again, please. To take your own words, ma'am, it's about damn time. Like just it.
Yeah. Go to Comic-Con.
Go to Comic-Con. Absolutely. Live your fucking best life. Enjoy that shit. You are going to absolutely be fawned all over. And any fucking mouth breather who says otherwise, feel free to hit your boy up. Hi, Lizzo. Fucking do it, Cass. Brandon Chalmers here. If you are looking for anyone to absolutely shower you with praise, maybe a brief foot rub, make you a delicious grilled cheese, I do have other talents. But if you're looking, more importantly, to have me just absolutely break the jaw of and body any motherfucker who tries to give you a hard time, not just at Comic-Con, just kind of in general, hit your boy up. I'm ready to travel. I'm here to mingle, and I am absolutely ready to do the damn thing. My wife is in full support. She's a super fan. It's going to be fucking great. We'll have Christmas together.
Yes.
I'll make biscuits and gravy. I know what I'm doing. I promise you. Anyway, fuck. Lizzo's fucking delightful, and I'm here for all of it. All of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yep.
Where can people find
you? You can find me and all my Lizzo love over on Instagram at that guy Chalmers. Jamie Noguchi. I know we've talked about it, but where can they find you, if you know what I mean?
I'm everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter still. Blue Sky is apparently a thing. I'm not on there yet. I'm waiting for my invite, but as soon as that happens, I'll dig around there.
Gotcha.
We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, wherever you find podcasts. Yep. So yeah, check us out, check me out. Just put my name and shit, I'll be there.
Yep. Type into a fine Google machine near you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to the Writers Guild.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
WGA. Yep. Get yours. Get yours.
Yep. Support unions. Support the WGA. I'm sorry that a lot of content is going to suck for a while, but that is a small price to pay for everything. Fucking you deserve a proper living wage. Good for y'all. Get after it. And I am happy to see people like Seth Meyers and Colbert support and make it a point to actually make open statements about supporting them and that the shows aren't going to happen without them. And I ironically, to no one's fucking surprise, didn't hear shit about that from Bill Maher. Weird. Anyway, kids. Weird. Anyway.
Isn't it weird?
Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird?
Fucking ass.
Isn't it weird?
God, I hate him so much.
Wait, Maher or Elon Musk?
Maher.
I hate Elon Musk too, so it's okay.
Both of them can just go away for a long time.
Yep.
Just go away.
Yep. Maybe you should ride in the next SpaceX rocket just to see if it works.
Yeah,
just a thought. Just pilot to infinity and beyond, or into a big explosion, or whatever happens. It's fine. I don't care.
Goodbye.
Blood emeralds. That's where he gets his money. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's true.